What's going on with you guys? You know who it is. It's your boy, John Mike. Today, I'm going to be doing a 6-month review on the Komplete Kontrol M32, which has become one of my favorite mini keyboards that's on the market. Now, like I always do with these, and like I always say with these, everything is dope when you pull it out the box for the first time. You think, oh man, this is amazing. It's not until you put it into your workflow, into your everyday working environment that you really start to realize whether or not this is a good product or whatever. So I like to always follow up my reviews on my major products and stuff that I do with a 6-month or 1 year or whatever, just to kind of show you guys how these things work in my everyday working environment. So I'm going to talk about 3 pros about this particular board, and I'm going to talk about 3 cons that I found with this board over using it for the last 6 months. So this keyboard is a really dope keyboard, and I really love the flow and the form factor and everything of it. I mean, it fits like right in front of your keyboard, your computer, you know what I'm saying, workflow, kind of like that with your MacBook, whatever the case may be. But the number one thing I think I love about this is the KEYBED. It just feels like so amazing, just in my opinion, for a mini keyboard. It has the same synth action or semi-weighted action that you would find in a bigger keyboard, a full-size MIDI controller. It has that same responsiveness. A lot of the mini MIDI controllers that I've played on and have reviewed on this channel, the key action is often horrible, and they never really put too much detail or too much into the actual KEYBED itself, because it's it's a small keyboard, and most people aren't trying to like play full rhapsodies and things like that on it. Like, they're not playing full thing. They're just trying to like bang some things out. So it's cool that they actually took some time and put some thought into in the feel of the KEYBED. It is a joy to play, and that's one of the main reasons why I use this thing pretty much on a day-to-day basis. It is sitting like right in front of my iMac, usually in my workflow, and I can just reach up and I can play some things or do some synth lines or whatever. It just makes the world of a difference. So I really love the KEYBED. So the next thing that I love about this keyboard is the software package that comes along with it. For $139, you're getting the keyboard and you're getting like a ton of software that comes with it. It's got, in my opinion, one of the best software packages of any keyboard that's out on the market right now. You're getting like Ableton Live Lite with it. You're getting Machine Essentials, like the essential version of Machine, but you're getting a full functioning version of Machine with it. You're getting the Komplete Kontrol software. You're getting Monarch. You're getting Scarby EP. You're getting like Rector. You're getting Complete Start, which comes with a whole bunch of other like sounds. I mean, it's like 5, 6, 7,000 sounds that you have access to across all of those things. So it's like very amazing for like right out the box, just being able to make music and create just right out the box without having to go buy anything else. You could buy this and be good, honestly, if you really know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest thing that I think is one of the biggest features that I really love about this keyboard, is the fact that the software package is just so extensive. The next thing that I think is really dope about it is the DAW control that this keyboard offers. It gives you like 8 different knobs and encoder knobs, and they're all touch sensitive. Just by kind of going here, you can see what's going on. You got a big rotary encoder knob that you can do some stuff with. You got transport controls. You got like all of those different things like that. So it's a lot of functions, and just the support for the DAWs. You can control Logic with it. You can control Ableton with it. Cubase. They recently just added Studio One to this list, Studio One 4. So I think that's just amazing, like that you can control so many DAWs, you can control your basic functions, and be able to create with this sitting right in front of your computer, and not really have to touch your mouse or fool with it. You can do everything. Well, I won't say everything. I'll say like a myriad of major functions right here from the keyboard without having to take your hands off the board and fool around with a mouse. You could do the basic things like record, stop, play, rewind, loop, loop. Mixing, controlling volumes, envelopes, all of those things like that. You can do that all right here on the unit itself. Now let's get into the cons. There's just a few cons that I have with this board, not many, just a few little quirks. And one of the first things for me is that this keyboard is not portable enough. It's just not. I mean, it's portable, but it's not portable enough. The length of it, for me personally, this keyboard does not fit into a standard backpack. You got to have a pretty large backpack for this to be able to fit in. And most people just have a regular kind of standard size backpack that they use on a day-to-day basis. So when you're trying to use this as an on-the-go thing, you're going to have to get a larger, longer backpack, because this, if it was 25 keys, it would probably fit. But because it's 32, that extra row of keys just kind of makes it difficult for it to just slide right into a backpack. It just makes it just extremely difficult in my, from my experience with this. Now, when I travel with it, because I travel with this keyboard a lot, when I'm on planes, it slides right into my luggage bag very easy. I can just stick it in there with my clothes. Is typically what I do. I'll just throw it in there and just keep moving and just check it in. But if you're wanting to like pull this out on the airplane and be able to bang out some tracks while you're on the airplane, on the subway or whatever the case may be, you're going to have to get a longer backpack, because it's just, in my opinion, it's just not portable enough. Now, as far as like carry, lightweight, you can grab it, throw it up under your arms, take it anywhere you want and flow with it. But just on a day-to-day basis, just carrying it around in a standard size backpack, it doesn't work for me. The second con that I have with this thing is this little bitty baby LCD that you just really cannot read any information on. In my function, is pretty useless. I mean, it'll show you MIDI CCs and little things like that, what you press, play, stop, record, all of those things like that. But this thing is functionally useless. But now take that with a grain of salt, because this is coming from somebody that uses the Komplete Kontrol S61, the one with the 2 big screens on it, on pretty much a daily basis as well. So when I have to kind of move away from my S61 to the M32, this screen real estate that they give me is really not enough. I mean, they could have made it a little bit bigger, a little bit more functional. I mean, there's some definite more room here. They could have slid some things down. I don't know. I'm not an engineer like that, so I can't tell you functionally what would have worked. But I would have loved to have had a bigger LCD, because this doesn't really give me the information that I'm used to seeing, even on a lot of other standard MIDI controllers that have LCDs on them. They're typically bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? This is like a baby LCD. It's just like micro. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just not functional enough for me. I honestly, I ignore it. It doesn't even register that it's there. They could have just left it off and it wouldn't have made a bit of a difference to me. So if that's a big thing to you, then that's going to be, kind of a no deal. If that's a deal breaker for you, then that may be a deal, no deal for you. Now, the last con is really like more of a subjective thing for me. And that is the pitch bend or lack of pitch bend and true mod wheel. They give you this little kind of touch strip thing, which is okay. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of this. I come from an era where, pitch bend and keep, when you're playing synth stuff and all of that tactile feedback, that springiness of knowing that it's, some of the things that I do, I need a little bit more tactile. I need to know where I'm at. The mod wheel, you can push it up, but it's no way to know just by looking at it if it's in a forward state or a backward state. I could push it up, walk away, you know what I mean, and not know what's going on and go to record, something, and all of a sudden I got this modulation going. I'm like, what's going on? Where's it coming from? I can't look at the mod wheel until that I pushed it up. It's just, and I've done that before, like with a synth sound or something that's like, when you push the mod wheel up, it's kind of wiggly or wobbly or whatever you want to call it. and you go to play and you're like, what's going on? You're looking at the computer, you're looking at your settings, you're trying to figure out what's going on. And what it is you forgot that you pushed this up for some reason, you know, on another track or whatever. And, you know, now everything's screwed up. So that's, for me, that's a big con. It's subjective. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I hate it, just being honest. I like functional, big, you know, pitch bends in my wheels, or even really what I really love is a joystick type controller on this area more than anything. But that's just a personal preference of mine. But I get it, for the form factor, they need to kind of keep it down, you know, to something that's, you know, more portable. So I get it. So that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. This is a really dope keyboard. I recommend it to anyone who's interested in it. If you got $139 to kind of throw at it, it's not going to really break the bank. If you're interested in get it, please use the affiliate link that is in the description of this video, right down below the like button. It really helps out the channel when you utilize those links. It helps us kind of keep going, because I use those funds that I make from this channel to buy more keyboards, to do reviews, to do software reviews and things of that nature. That's all I got for you guys today. You know how we do. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, turn on notifications so you can be notified the next time I drop a video. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. I'm out. Holla at your boy.